Hey guys, and welcome to Marvel Future Revolution. Today I want to get into talking to you guys about the token shop or the cash shop, whichever one you want to call it. It's the subset of the cash shop. There's another video that I have on the cash shop in general, but let's take a look at tokens. Basically, there's three types of tokens that you can earn in the game. They're friendship tokens from just basically logging in and having friends that play, and they send you basically tokens. So like if you go to your friends list at any point in time, you can send out tokens and you can receive tokens. So you constantly want to constantly make sure that people are playing. So like for instance, I can see Guzzbuzz over here is not playing anymore, so I'm gonna delete him from my friends list. Even Mirror, Mr. Mayhem, get rid of him as well, and get some suggested friends inside there, whatever you want in terms of that. But you want to make sure that your player list is pretty active, so that way you don't run into any issues with getting tokens, because these tokens can be valuable to you. So if we go back inside this token shop, we can take a look at some of the things that we can purchase on a weekly basis. So the friendship tokens, basically on a weekly basis, you have the ability to purchase the synchronized particles. Synchronized particles are used inside the convergence box to randomly gain things from costume boxes to convergium and other items that you might need. Next up, you have your 1 to 3 star costume box. This one's probably a bit on the weird side, mostly because, so let me explain this costume box. The costume box is weird in of itself because you can get this 1 to 3 star costume box, but that 1 to 3 star costume box isn't going to have anything that you're looking for. Let me explain that to you. If I go over here and I look at these bundles, for instance, the weekly costume bundles, you can see this costume box is listed inside here, right? So it's selling you on $3.99 for a 1 to 3 star costume box, and you get costume draw tickets and some alliance loyalties. But now let's click on this item down here that looks at a chance of what the costume box has. So if you notice immediately inside here, you have some of the regional armor sets. And when I say regional, I mean these drop in certain regions. They are not the region armors that you, or region costumes that you particularly want for in-game level content, meaning you're not getting your area branded costumes, New Stark City, Xanderth, Sakaar, Hydra. You're not getting those items from these boxes. You have the ability to get some of these other costumes at a significantly better drop rate, but your odds of getting it, there's nothing included inside this costume box that includes any of the costume items from those specific areas that you want for the end game. Why does that matter? Because it's kind of the game, I feel, in a way fools you into believing that these costume boxes are going to generate those items for you, and they're really not. Even worse is that I can tell you right now, I have probably used a number of these costume boxes, and I tend to always get 1 stars. Always get 1 stars. So you have to start questioning whether or not those costume boxes are worth it to you at all. Next up, you have your core box, which has the ability to drop anything from your 1 to 3 star cores. I can't necessarily say that the 1 to 3 star core box is worth it either, simply because how do we say this? Your 1 to 3 star cores, you're going to generate enough cores that it's not necessarily needed for you to purchase these boxes in order to generate more cores. If you feel like you're having some kind of gate with it, you know, then maybe you want to purchase some. But I'm going to tell you, your best bang for the buck is probably going to be these convergium particles. You're going to want these convergium particles because they're used in just about everything. So even if you purchase the costumes and you got a 1 star, or you purchase the core box and you got a 1 star there, you're going to need these synchronized particles, and you're going to need these convergium particles in order to merge and level up and upgrade those core boxes or those costume boxes. You're going to get enough 1 star costumes and enough 1 star cores that these boxes are pretty much probably useless to you. I would say spend your friendship tokens on either these convergium particles or the synchronized particle inside here, depending on you. But I would say these 3 things are probably going to be best. So that's your one. Your next up is that you have Omega War. Your Omega War, basically you get a different amount if you win versus if you lose, so be wary of that. But basically you're looking at these boxes, and this has a lot better items than you. This is in-game content, so of course that's the reason why you're going to get those. So I'm going to be honest with you, this is probably an item you do not want to go get. Regardless of what you're looking at, you don't need the 20 material selection box. You can simply go out into the game world overnight and leave the game farm, and you'll probably end up with probably about 3 to 6, 3 to 500 materials from those areas without doing very much anyways. In terms of your other ones, again, you see you have the stable conversion particles and so forth available here. These are probably going to be good for you, but you're probably going to want to spend your time and money on these level 100 Omega War battle badges or the 3 to 5 star Omega card. I would say probably your best bang for your buck, depending on how much you're winning and losing inside Omega War, is probably going to be the Omega War battle badge box or the 3 to 5 star Omega cards. Those are going to have probably the best benefit in my opinion, mostly because these right here you can generate from your friendship tokens on a weekly basis, and you notice that they're not much different, but 4,000 of your Omega War chips versus spending the 1,000 or so over here. It's a little bit different, you know what I mean? So basically pay attention to that. Like, I have the worst record in Omega War because I typically seem to be losing a lot. So you're going to see how players with good alliances are going to get out ahead really quickly inside this. It's annoying, but there you go. So I would say your best bang for your bucks would be these the 3 to 5 star Omega card box or the level 100 Omega battle badge. I would probably go with this at where I'm currently at, just because I'm trying to obtain more level 100s. But remember, you can get 100 battle badges from the blitz modes. Keep in mind that this is also not guaranteeing you a level 100 5-star, 6-star battle badge. It's just saying it's a level 100, so it could be 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and then you're just trashing it. Like, trust me, I've trashed level 100 battle badges quite frequently. Your best bang is going to be inside here. Obviously, your PIM's research logs are also pretty good. Obviously, you are going to hit a gap with those, especially as you're playing through. You're going to have to play multiple characters. So where this is going to help is those players who just seemingly don't want to play other characters for some reason, and level them up where you'll be able to get these. But you're going to want to jump into those as well. Your last token shop inside the game is going to be your Dimension Duels. And so you can earn Dimension Duel tokens basically from just playing. And so I'll jump you into Dimension Duels real quick. Well, I'm not going to jump into Dimension Duels, but basically you have your battle rewards for Dimension Duels, and you get a different amount per win versus per loss. So I can't exactly remember the exact currency amount that you win. But I think it's like, oh, here it goes. So you get like 20 squad XP for wins, and you get 2 battle badges, and then you get, for losses, and then you get 20 tokens for victory. So you get about 5 of these a day. So that means you can roughly earn about 100 Dimension Duels a day if you were to get 5 victories. Completely, like 100 a day, that's 700 a week. So take that to heart and mind when you're looking at what you're spending these tokens on, because it might seem like you're gonna have a lot, but then you don't, right? Especially if it's a per weekly basis. So there's a lot of good items though inside the Dimension Duels save. I would not spend again money on these region costume material selections. Totally not worth it. The Radiant Anti-Conversion box is random, but these are probably pretty good spins. Same for these Shattered Anti-Conversion boxes if you're trying to accelerate your specializations in which you get those. And then you have your Fury's classified data as well, and then you have your 3 to 5 star core box. These could be really good, although I've made a purchase of these a couple of times and I really haven't gotten any 5-star boxes. It seems like I just constantly get 3 stars from these. The potential report box, you can get 50 of these times 1. This is not bad because once you hit level 100, it does seem like it's relatively hard to get potential reports, so that's kind of weird. Yeah, but probably the best items in here for you to purchase is going to be these high-grade training manuals, the mid-grade training manual, and the high-grade training manual over here at the highest and high. These are going to probably be the best one because they're going to help you accelerate your squad rank, and accelerating your squad rank, I'll show you that. accelerating your squad rank is going to help you overall. So for instance, I think it's something like the level changes based upon what you need, but these books basically are what you need in order to increase your squad rank. Playing multiple characters will be the fastest way of accelerating this, but you can purchase those books as well and level that up, and that's probably going to have the most significant impact on your play, because this is going to affect all your characters across the board. Meaning, like, all my characters are starting with 659 attacks, 701 defense, and 6400 HP at this point. So that's pretty good. Not to mention the stat boost that they're getting from my squad power. Meaning, like, I've unlocked 8 levels of this, so that means they're getting all of these bonuses to their characters as well. So instead of having my character start on the bottom, start somewhere in the middle, and probably somewhere where they can complete the content without having too much worries at all. So you want to be concerned about those kind of things inside the token shop. I think the token shop is fairly decent. There's things that I would love to see changed inside the token shop, specifically like these 1 to 3 star costume box. The main thing is these 1 to 3 star costume box and the 1 to 3 star core boxes drop rates. They seem really low. Like, I mean, I can tell you how many of these I opened so far, and I constantly seem to get the lower end of the pool, the 1 stars. Not even the 2 stars. I'm realistically mean the lowest end of the pool, the 1 star, seem to drop from them fairly frequently. If you watch one of my videos I did on costumes, I basically crafted 20 regional costume boxes, and from there I got 20 1-star costume pieces. 21 star costume pieces. I can tell you I've probably crafted maybe 50 to 100 costume boxes regions trying to search down Hydra armor pieces, and I can tell you right now, I would say literally I've maybe gotten 2 or 3 non 1-star boxes. I haven't really opened a lot of core boxes other than the ones that were given in the game, and a lot of the ones that are given in the game are 3-star. So opening up a 1 to 3-star core box really doesn't make sense to me. So bear that in mind. I would love to see the rates and values on those change. It's just weird. Keep in mind that even when you see these boxes and they change in color, where they say they're blue or they say they're orange or purple or whatever, changing the rarity, I guess is what you would say, by the color designation, that doesn't affect anything. Like, having the blue star box right here really doesn't change the fact that this is still a 3-5 star Omega card that can still be a common card inside that box. So, it's one of those weird things. Like, I would love it if these boxes were relevant to something where it was saying this is a blue box and it includes a chance of getting this item from here. Like, okay, it's a red box, so maybe you have the chance of getting a special card, or if it was a blue box, you have more chances of getting rare. If that's the way it works, we haven't been privy to it, so we don't really know. But the token shop, fairly, at face value, isn't too bad. Just keep that in mind. There seems to be a lot of these given away inside the game as well, so it's pretty cool for the 3-5 star core boxes. But that's your token shop overall in the game. That's your free to play, I guess you can say. You're obviously going to be hindered inside your Omega War based on how many, your alliance, because playing through the Omega War, I can tell you right now, like, I don't have any records this week. I can tell you right now, like, this is what you get for victory. Victory is 525 of these battles, and it's 115 if you get defeated. You can do Omega War twice a day, so that's about 1,000 token Omega War tokens a day that you could generate if you're winning. It seems a big difference between the victory and defeat. I would love to see those tokens change. It's really weird. I haven't seen a draw happen yet, so I don't know if a draw is even possible. But and that difference between the victory and defeat almost makes it not worth playing sometimes, because I can tell you right now, I think I may have won 10. Yeah, I may have won 10 Omega Wars. I don't know where there's a place in here to show my history at for my total Omega Wars, but yeah, I'm not doing so hot. Like, I don't have any records for the week, but I can tell you right now, I'm not doing so hot in Omega War, and it's It's easily become one of those modes where I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really happy about it. So, but think about that. That's about 7,000 tokens a week that you can, well, 7,500 or something like that tokens a week that you can generate inside Omega War, which is fairly decently. I've only generated about 6,500 over the course of that time, since we first started playing the game. So keep that in mind, guys. That's your token shop. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, peace.